Hi, I'm John, and this is a dedicated gluten-free bakery and cafe. Together with my wife Rita, family and staff of stars, we are the Little Aussie Bakery and Cafe.
We are now in our 7th year and we continue to be dedicated to producing the most simply delicious food that we can and strive to meet the growing allergy needs of our population.
I'm Apostolovic. I just turned 50 years old today. Generally speaking, I work in the office most of the time, although I do get to run around and do a lot of the shopping and anything that people who can actually cook don't do.
My name is Rita Sturzbecher. Mind you, no middle name, very adequate as I am with just the two. I am 59 years old. I'm a baker, one of the bakers. I bake primarily the cakes and any other bits and pieces that might be done.
My name is Kathy Sutton. I'm of legal age to work in the state of Texas.
My name is Stephen Campbell. I am 27 years old.
I'm Brittany Hayford. Believe it or not, I am 25 years old. I work in England doing the online marketing for the Little Aussie Bakery.
Hi, I'm Madeline Fontenot. I'm 17 years old.
My full name is Dalton Bricker. I am 16 years old.
I'm Hannah Apostolovic, and this is the Jelly Bean, aka Olivia Apostolovic. I'm 23, and Olivia is just 11 days old. I am the head bagger and executive head bagger, and this here is the apprentice head bagger. Don't let her fool you, she's very, very good at her job.
My name is Bobby Stutzfield, and I'm old enough to know better.
My name is Ronald Allen Sutton. I'm 49 years old.
We've been open here now for 7 years.
I've only been here for about 5 months after a 30-year retirement from food service.
I've been working here for about a year and a half.
I've been working in the industry for about 30 years, give or take.
I've been here for probably on and off 3 or 4 years, but you know, I've been around since they opened, on account of being their daughter.
I've been chief cook and bottle washer for my own family now since I was 22. We started this business 8 years ago, so I got very serious about baking 8 years ago, but have always baked and cooked at home.
We serve probably about 50 to 60 meals a day here.
How many meals do I serve a day? Absolutely none anymore. I used to serve in prep, but I'm not allowed out for it anymore.
Most passionate part of the job for me is actually eating the food. So I get to taste just about everything, and I haven't lost my passion for that since the day we started.
The portion of my job that I'm most passionate about is just making the customers happy.
I'm passionate about just making bread.
The most passionate part of my job is probably the creating. I love to create. I love things to flow through that occur to you and then you make it. And it's the building and understanding of new concepts and principles. Love that. Love it to death.
The thing about my job I'm the most passionate about is working the register. I have wanted to work a register since I was a little kid. That is always what I wanted to do with my life.
My most passionate aspect of my job would probably be eating.
Some of the most rewarding things I find about working in the industry coming from a health background is that we actually do things to improve people's health rather than maintain their ill health.
Part of the job that I'm most passionate about would be the service, customer service.
The most rewarding thing about my job is seeing people's faces when they realize that everything we serve here is gluten-free. I've seen people cry.
The most rewarding thing I'd have to say about this job is getting to come to work every day and make something that is unique and special and makes people happy and full.
The most rewarding thing about this job, I guess I get to play. I love playing. And I can make the decision about how I play, when I play, and how much I play. So that sounds pretty good.
The most rewarding thing about my job is the smile on people's faces when they have a product. It's always exciting to see other people enjoying what you do.
The most rewarding thing about this job is the chance to see people who haven't had bread or cake in many years because of their dietary illnesses, and they can come in here and have anything they want, and sometimes it almost brings them to tears. They're so happy.
One of the biggest challenges is accommodating all of the different allergy problems that people have.
I don't work with any family members here, but I'd have to say on my first day, walking through the door and having a sweet roll shoved in my hand within 5 minutes definitely kind of makes you feel like family.
Some challenges that come with this territory might be competing restaurants around, but none of them offer gluten-free food like we do.
Some of the challenges are staying on my feet for over 9 hours a day, because I'm not really experienced in that after sitting in an office for so many years.
Some of the challenges would be making sure that the customer is satisfied, making sure that everything I put through the window and out the door is up to the specifications and demands of the owners.
The challenges that come from the territory is pretty much just the heat of the ovens, long hot nights that seem to go on forever.
Have some challenging customers. That's probably the most challenging thing. Yeah, that's why I don't work up the front, because I can have some challenging customers which make it very hard to be polite.
Challenges is everything about self-discipline, learning to define things, learning to discipline what I need to do as opposed to what I want to do.
Some of the challenges that come with the industry for us are like having to do so many of the things ourselves, like with many small restaurants. When things break, you end up fixing them yourself. You just have to fill in whatever gaps come up on a daily basis.
The challenges are because it's such a small operation, we kind of have to figure everything out ourselves. So that's also what I'm the most passionate about, is every day I learn at least one new thing.
I do work with my family members. My stepdad is the baker, and my mom works up front as a cashier.
I work with lots of family members. I work with my daughter and then my parents, which are the founders of the Aussie Bakery, and then you know, a couple other employees that kind of become a part of the family.
So you have the challenges of actually working with family members and living with family members, and trying to maintain some sort of professional way of working while still having all of those family aspects to deal with.
So one thing that people may not know about me is I work at the register, and I'm very friendly and I smile a lot, but I have a 16-year-old son and I can raise my voice when I need to.
Something that most people don't know about me is that in my free time I race cars.
Is that I'm an artist, and I make really strange photographs of houses, and then I cut them up, and then I cut them up with some other pieces of paper and make these big concoctions that I put in my closet. I never show anyone because I don't know who to show. So I'm like a secret artist.
An interesting fact about me is that despite having traveled all around the world, I've never been to Australia.
I don't know if the person behind the camera knows that I'm actually a certified aviation technician.
Really, I'm a lazy person, and I always look for the most efficient, easy way to do things.
At the end of college, I got dressed up in drag as Frankenfurter and played Frankenfurter in the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I think we would be perfect for this show because this really is a one-of-a-kind business. There's literally nothing else like this in the entire world.
We're creative. Yes, we should fill ourselves to any position that was asked of us.
I think we'd be awesome for this show because we are unique in our ability to deliciously deal with all the major allergens, as well as being Australians succeeding in the US.
This is our knowledge, this is the life that we live. We live, breathe and eat it.